And then he followed me like, this is the door where I put the keypad, you know, the password, and I go in. So he was like right in front of the door, and I was like, 아저씨 왜 그러세요? But for me, like, I used to have a curfew when I lived with my parents, even when I was like in college.
Oh, what?
Yeah, my mom expected me to be home by 10 p.m. and that was very frustrating. So
Is that why you set your curfew for yourself?
what? No, that was the rule for that
No,
our
it
company
wasn't?
gave.
Oh,
yeah.
the company rule?
No.
Yeah,
Maybe like the first year.
yeah, that's true.
But after that, you'll be like, oh, it's 10. I gotta go home.
Because I'm so used to it, because I lived like
Like,
that for
what?
so long.
But then like
Dang.
her members would be out later. I'm just like, don't you guys gotta? And she's like, oh, that's just Ashley 언니.
She goes,
I was like, what? I was like, what the? Hold on, what? I was like, she has her own curfew.
No, at first it was set for everyone. We were like, okay, get home by 11 latest. But then, you know, they love like hanging out. I mean, I do too. But then they were like, one day they're like, can we just not do this anymore? And I was like, okay, fine. But then I'm so used to going home early. And I feel safer when I go home early because I don't want to walk around the streets late
like
at
in
night.
the dark.
Yeah.
That's true.
Even right now, when I go home, like when I get dropped off near my house late at night, I like have my cell phone flash on, and I'm like walking like this when I walk. I'm like going home like this because I always
Shoot
get
your
so,
own music video.
like I don't know. I'm kind of paranoid, but you know it's better to be safe.
There
than-
are some like crazy stuff that happens at night to girls, and you're definitely more vulnerable at night. You got pepper spray on you?
I actually bought it because there was a man who followed me to my dorm.
What?
Yeah. I went to the gym and then I was going home. This was when I lived with Sojung and Jun이. He looked very messy and he had a suitcase and he was wearing a hat. And I was like, and then he followed me like, this is the door where I put the keypad, you know, the password, and I go in. So he was like right in front of the door, and I was like, 아저씨 왜 그러세요? And he was like, and he was like disheveled. He was like, 몰라. Like I don't even know what he said. He was just like,
You told him like, what are you doing, sir?
yeah. I was like, 왜 그러세요? And then he
Yeah.
was like, so then I was like, for a split second, I was like, what the hell do I do? Because like, what if I try to go in and he follows us in and like he kills us all, or like I don't know, do I have to
Whoa,
like
you
kick
got-
him? Like,
Uh-huh.
and then I just like put in the keypad really quick because it was only 4 like numbers, and then I like shut the door, and then I was like, and I started crying, and because my members were there, I was like, someone follow me home,
that
and
would've
then
been like,
we called the
What the-
security, and then we checked the CCTV, but then he had a hat on and everything, so there was no way. And then we saw him going back down, and then my apartment's confusing because the lobby is not actually the first floor. It's like you have to go down to like
The
B1,
basement? Yeah.
and he clearly didn't know that because he got off at lobby, and then he got back on the elevator, and then he pressed the
B1 or
B1,
whatever.
and then he left. And then I was like, after that, like I bought pepper spray for myself and all the members, and I carried it around for a while. But
Is it strong? The pepper spray?
yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
sprayed it outside before, and it was like.
Hey, did you like this video? If so, click the subscribe button.
And make sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video.
And listen to the entire audio episode on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Bye!